Hey Dave, what's the plan for Mitch White today?
Go as hard as he can for as long as he can. He's rested, he's built up, and we've got our bullpen's in good shape. But he's starting tonight, and he's going to help us win a ball game.
Is there anyone in the bullpen that you're looking to stay away from?
I would say Joe Kelly is probably the only one.
And with Tony Gonsolin, he threw a bullpen yesterday. He told me it was all right, but he told me he's feeling really good though. What's next for him, and when do you suspect that he could be activated?
We expect him to be activated tomorrow.
Okay. And last one for me, have you had the chance to connect with Clayton Kershaw about his rehab start and how he's doing today?
Talk to Clayton, and the most important thing is he feels good today. So he'll throw a bullpen here probably tomorrow. And if all goes well, expect him to make a start early next week.
Thank you, Dave.
You got it.
Next question's from Dave Assay. Go ahead.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
So Tony Gonsolin's going to be activated tomorrow. Does that mean he's starting, or is he going to be pitching in tomorrow's game in some capacity?
He will be taking the bulk of tomorrow's game.
And where does that leave Julio?
He's going to pitch on Friday.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Back a day. You got it.
Next question's from Hart Castillo. Go ahead.
And so, Dave, with Tony, is he going to be like a bulk guy all the time? Is he going to start games? Is it going to be kind of start by start, outing to outing basis?
We're. The expected thing is he'll just kind of slot into that starter role and pitch every fifth or sixth day, whatever that is.
And then with Albert today playing against a right-hander, what was sort of the thought process there?
It starts with obviously giving Justin a day off just in the middle of this stretch. And we got a left-handed bat in McKinney on the bench. I think Wainwright is pretty neutral. I wanted to get Albert 2 starts here in St. Louis. So he'll be down tomorrow. So he'll get his 2 starts here. And he's pretty familiar with Wainwright.
Thank you.
We got another question from Dave Assay. Go ahead.
I don't have another question. Hope your day's going well, Dave.
Thanks, Dave.
Next question is from Juan Toribio. Go ahead.
Hey, Dave. Obviously, the most important thing with Kershaw was how he felt. But what were kind of the reports based on what his stuff kind of looked like in terms of velocity and break and all those things?
Velocity, I think, is attributed a little bit to the adrenaline. I think there'd be a little bit of an uptick in a major league game. I think the secondary stuff was pretty good. I think the command just wasn't where he wanted to be, but that's to be expected. So I think the main thing is we got him up to 48, 49 pitches through 3. Feels good today. So I think that, you look out at the pen and then the next start, 4 and 60 seems very feasible.
So you guys are comfortable with him joining you guys being at that 4 to 60 range, or would you want him to be at 5 innings or 6 innings?
Well, we'll see. I think to start a major league game at 4 and 60, we feel really good about that.
Thanks, Dave.
Next question is from Bill Plunkett. Go ahead, Bill.
Hey, Dave, did something happen to change your mind about Julio starting Thursday?
It's just kind of looking at, again, it's like Julio's workload, getting Tony back online, how it worked out. We just felt that we wanted to get Tony back online. And I think that if you kind of look out at planning out the rest of the season, it just made sense for us. And there was really no cost.
And when you say bulk from Tony, he only went, I think it was 2 1/3 in his rehab start. How much can he give you?
Yeah, so I think that with the guys we have in the pen, I think 3 and 45, 3 and 50 is fair, and then we'll kind of put it together.
Thanks, Dave.
Thank you, Bill.
Last one's from Fabian. Go ahead.
Hey, Dave. I think it was when we were in San Diego, you pretty much said that everything would have to go pretty perfectly for Clayton to be fully stretched out for games in October. Has this sort of been how you ideally envisioned it playing out for him to be able to reach that point?
It is. I think that if you look at a potential, and it's penciled in, obviously contingent on how he feels after every start. But there's a potential for 4 or 5 starts before the end of the season, so it's ample time to get him right. So we just got to be smart, and the main thing is to keep him healthy through October.
And we've asked you a bunch about how you guys have been able to manage without some of these arms, but having Clayton and Tony possibly joining within the span of a week, I mean, how much of a boost is that going to be for you guys for the next 3 weeks?
It's going to be a huge boost. I think that you've got to give a lot of credit to the guys that have kind of backfilled, pitched in, the coaches, everything, the catchers. We've done a great job of preventing runs, but when you get Tony and Clayton back, guys that were projected to be big parts of our pitching staff this year, it's going to be a huge lift.
Thanks, Dave.
Thanks, Dave.
Thanks, guys.